So this is our engineering design challenge. Our solution. We would use the two existing metal pieces and attach them together. Then we'd use the combined parts and create a wooden frame for them. This way that the connection made between the two metal parts would not only be secure, but it would be consistent as well. So the first step is creating the frame. To make the frame for the two metal pieces, get a block of wood that is at least 160 by 160 by 61 millimeters in total volume. Then next step is to measure out the dimensions to carve into the block of wood. And then the last step for creating the frame is to create a cylinder out of the block of wood that is 153 millimeters in diameter by 60 millimeters in depth. This way it accommodates both metal pieces inside the frame. The next step is unifying the metal pieces. And so once the wood block is carved into the desired shape that you want, the frame for the two metal pieces is created. The next step is identifying the two parts you're trying to connect and lay them on top of each other so that installation is easy inside the frame. Make sure the two metal pieces are facing the same direction so that the screws can properly screw into the other pieces. The next step is placing the parts together in unison so that the screws can align correctly. And then the last step of unifying the metal pieces is laying the bigger part on top of the hollowed out metal piece. The final step is attaching the metal pieces to the frame. To attach the metal pieces to the frame, use screws that are at least 6 millimeters in diameter and also use a screwdriver. Then, once the large metal piece is attached to the wooden frame, lay the smaller piece inside the fitting that was created. Then, continually use the other 6.8 millimeter screws to secure the smaller part into the already metal frame. The final assembly. After all these pieces are assembled and secured, the parts are now snugly fit together. This connection is not only secure, but it's also efficient because it can connect the two parts with minimal work. Now you can place a rod or any object you want inside the smaller space, and the wooden frame combined with the metal parts can also work as a foundation for other objects as well. Purpose and why our design should be picked. Our design can be used as an anchor foundational support for various structures. Aside from our design's purpose, is very cost effective due to you only needing a block of wood to make it. It is simple and is also easy to create and is consistent, and it also secures connection between two metal parts, which is the purpose of our design.